I'm walking up uphill road. Fall colors are beautiful. It's a little dark right now. Made it up uphill road. Now I'm on top hill road. I'm on my way to the North Overlook. The fall colors are always beautiful in this park. The fall colors and the spring colors. I'm at Sullivan Grove now. Seen my first deer of the morning. I don't think she's alone. She's going back in the woods. I'm not gonna follow her back there. There's the North Overlook up there. I'm on my way back from the North Overlook now. I'm gonna go hike the Boy Scout Bridge Trail and then hit Summit Field. Found a deer back here in the woods. There's a lot of heavy brush in this area. There's another one over there. They've got a good hiding place here, but I'm not afraid to get into areas like this. I think this is the little button buck that I always see up here. There's all three of them. Button buck, a young doe, and the mother. I usually see them out in the open. Yeah, there's the button buck. He usually doesn't run from me. Not a very easy area to hike. A lot of tripping hazards. They're in there somewhere now. I'm going to head back up to the top of this hill. Now I'm going to go hike the Boy Scout Bridge Trail. Change the plans. I'm going to hike down Corbly a little bit to see if I can see those deer. And there they are. You're thinking, how'd you get down there? Sister Mama, Wonder where the little button buck and the little doe is. I think that's the mama. They're up there somewhere. Unless they already crossed the road and they're already over here somewhere. Oh, there they are. They came back up to the top. I think they do this all day. They'll go back in the woods and then they'll come out and then they'll go back in the woods. They're up here eating acorns. There's plenty of acorns on the ground. I'm sitting on a bench at Sullivan Grove about 10 feet away from this buck, this little button buck. It's funny the way they eat those acorns. There goes the shell. I could stay here all day and watch these three, and they're not going to run away from me. Another acorn. She just looked up at me. What are you doing there? I think they forget I'm here. Found another acorn. Now she has an acorn in her mouth. There goes the shell. Mama just walked back into the woods. I think she wants them to follow her. This little doe just looked up to see where Mama was going. But they're too interested in these acorns. There goes the shell again. There goes the shell. Well, I think I have enough video of these two, or these three. Well, it was nice seeing you two again. But it's time for me to take off. I'm glad I walked down the Corbly Trail first before I hiked the Boy Scout Bridge Trail. Now she's gonna go follow her mother. Now I'm about 5 feet away from this little buck. This little button buck. I was about 4 feet away from him. I guess that's too close. See, I'm not gonna let you get too close. Okay, I'm gonna go and leave you alone. He doesn't want to get away from those acorns. Let's see, here's the Boy Scout Bridge Trail. I'm approaching the Boy Scout Bridge. This is a very short trail, but it's a beautiful trail. There's a lot of white snake root in this area. I'm headed back up to Top Hill Road. I'm gonna hike around Summit Field now. This is where the albino squirrel was hanging out, but I haven't seen it for quite a while. Hopefully it's still alive. But there were a lot of hawks flying around in this area. There's Jacob's Lodge up there. And there's Summit Field where I'm going. Checking out the pond. The only pond in the Summit Field that still has water in it. Yesterday there were 2 small deer in this water, but they got out before I could get down here. And I saw a hawk, a red-tailed hawk, fly and land over there, but it flew away before I could get a good picture of it. It's too cold for the frogs to be out. There's a big buck that hangs out in this area, and he puts his rubs all over the place to mark his territory, but he is elusive. I see him every once in a while. There's a robin in there eating the porcelain berries. There's another robin. There's a lot of porcelain berries in this area. Robins eat them, the cardinals eat them. There's some more white snake root. I was hoping to find that big buck bedded down in this area. This is one of his recent rubs. Like I said earlier, he is elusive. You never know where he's going to show up. He could be out in that tall grass bedded down. I'm about ready to head to the woods and do my off-trail hiking. I don't think this is the buck, but I see a deer in front of me. I think it's a doe. Yeah, it is a doe. Well, that big buck could be in the area checking her out. She's looking in that direction. He might be there. Now she's checking me out. She's getting a little closer. See what she does when I walk towards her. There she goes. She didn't run off far. Yeah, she's over there. And there's another one right here. Walking back in that thick brush. Now I think they're gonna meet up. I'm not gonna follow them. There's the other one. I am checking around for that buck. think these two are too young. She's going back there where the other one is. Now one of those could have been the mother and the other could have been her baby. All the babies have already lost their spots. I don't think I'm gonna find that buck up here today. Just his rubs. And these are the rubs he put on Devil's walking stick. There's a little Carolina wren in that tree. It's not making any noise. I've got a Carolina wren as the ringtone on my cell phone. It's hiding from me now. Come on out in the open. There it came out. I think that's a red-bellied woodpecker at the top of that tree. Red-bellied woodpecker. Now on to the woods to do my off-trail hiking. I'm leaving Summit Field, getting ready to do some real hiking now. This is as good as any place to start. I don't like trails, I like to get out and explore. But I'm only talking about Iroquois Park. You can't get lost in Iroquois Park. Other places like the Smoky Mountains, I love trails. You won't find me doing any off-trail hiking there. Isn't this a beautiful area? The deer were in this area yesterday, but I don't see any this morning. They like to roam. They could be anywhere in this park. I know the places to hike where you have a better chance of finding deer, but there's definitely no guarantee. Found all these feathers on the ground right next to me. I wonder what got this bird. And I wonder what kind of bird it is. I'm going to start hiking in the direction of my car. I've already been here long enough. When it's like this, you don't want to go home. I saw the bucks yesterday, and they're not usually in the same area 2 days in a row. I didn't hike here yesterday, so the bucks could be in this area. But I'm not seeing any deer down here this morning. So I'm gonna go over there and cross the gully and head up another hill. I just crossed the gully. Now I'm headed up to the top of this hill. I'm hiking an area now that's high up on the top of this hill. It's not all the way up to the top. Now I was following some bucks in this area yesterday and some does, but this morning I haven't seen a single deer in this area. With deer, the way they roam, you just have to be at the right place at the right time. But I got enough bucks on video and pictures of bucks yesterday to last me for a while. The only buck I got this morning was a little button buck. He was with his mother and his sister. I have an idea where the bucks are this morning, but I don't have the energy to get there. That's one of those hikes I'd have to take first thing in the morning, right after I get here. I've already been hiking close to 4 hours. These deer were bedded down in front of me. They just got up. There's 2 of them that I've seen so far. This could be a buck right here. I think it is. And maybe not. I don't see any yeah, I think it is. Those branches run away. I can't see his antlers. Yeah, that's a buck. Maybe the other one's a buck. Ooh, this is a pretty good size buck. This is probably one of the bigger bucks in the park. Where's he going? He's getting ready to run away from me. There he goes. That's a pretty nice rack he has. I think I recognize this buck. He doesn't usually run away from me too fast. He will run away from me, but he usually hangs around for a while, lets me get my pictures. Hey buddy. Yeah, he knows I'm here and he's not running off. Haven't seen this buck for a while. He usually hangs out with another one, but the other one took off. There's the other one down there. It's a smaller buck. Here comes the big boy. Now he's picking up a little speed. He said, "I've posed for you long enough." There's the other one behind him. Well, I was lucky to find those two. It's like I said earlier, it's all about being at the right place at the right time. And they were both bedded down right in this area. That big buck, he used to hang around with another big buck that was a 7-pointer and had real tall antlers. But I haven't seen that buck for a while. And they always had that smaller one with them. There's Rundle Road. Time for this old man to go home.